Hey everybody, we're back with a brand new episode, and
Whoop, whoop.
yes, he's with me. He's with me. I know. It's the one and only Jesse.
Brr, 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 brr. What is that noise? Those sounds aren't coming through very well.
They aren't.
No,
No, well that
it's
sucks.
it's like they're
But
muffled.
I mean, I had this whole big like introduction for you,
That's
you
okay.
know, with all this cool stuff, and it's oh
You know
well.
what else is cool though? It's Christmas time and Thanksgiving is Thursday.
And there's something else that's cool too.
What?
Peeing in your pants.
That's supposed to be warm. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, it's very cool.
Yes. One for Richard, none for Jesse. Because you
Is that how
eventually
it
got.
usually is?
Yeah. I mean, let's look at the number of episodes you've edited. Shouldn't take
I
long.
told you I
Okay.
would.
But yeah, you are right. Um, Thanksgiving is this upcoming Thursday as we record. Uh, I know I haven't talked to you about this, but let's get into the movies and then we'll go over some things that we're thankful about. What you
All right,
think?
I just want to say real quick, I saw this meme on Facebook that said, "There's no reason to share your Thanksgiving plate. We're all eating the same shit."
This is true, but I'm
It is
thankful
very true.
now that you can see because you saw the meme. That is
Well, it's one of the,
awesome.
you know how the phone reads the text.
I know. I'm just doing and I know you got it because I've gotten it a ton. Like being blind, you're like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I see. I
I
watch.
know.
Oh, you did?
I hate when people do that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use the normal words. I'm not gonna be a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I heard.
But
I listened to the TV. No, bitch, I watched it.
exactly. I watched it with my ears, or
Yeah,
like people that read Braille, they read a book with their fingers.
but
Hey,
I'm still
there's
gonna say
Mama. Let's do it all. Hello, Mama. What you doing? Yeah. Oh, well, thank you kindly. Jesse, Mama said shut the hell up. She don't want to talk to you.
I'm sure she'd say hi, Jeanette.
Actually, we are recording the podcast right now. He did say hello. She said, be nice to me, Jesse.
I'm always nice to him, unless he doesn't deserve it.
That's fine. It's going in the podcast. We think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. And you want me to be nice to? Okay, it is Thanksgiving.
Tell her good luck with her or I hope her MRIs turned out well.
Will do. Love you, Mama. Bye. Now, Jesse, don't you ever talk to my mama like that again.
She told you to be nice to me, sir. I heard.
Uh,
Your
nah,
mom's a wonderful lady, from what I
she
can tell.
she is. And that's what I love about our podcast. I love the whole raw aspect.
Oh
It,
yeah.
it and a
We don't
lot of
give a
people
shit.
go into production, and that's fine if people want to do that. But I like, well, like for instance, I hate your face. I mean, they don't do any editing.
To me it sounds more real, like it's more
Yeah,
like originally podcasts, the whole idea was supposed to be like people making radio shows with like their cassette tapes. Like I used to do that shit. Fake radio
yeah.
shows. Like it
I
was
mean,
supposed to be like a punk rock kind of thing. Like it's gotten so
grungy,
commercialized now that
and I
that's the
like
same.
it. I mean, it's a lot less editing too, but to me, it's like more like one on
It's more
one.
real.
Yeah, this is real, folks. You don't get this on the I Hate Your Face podcast.
Now after that, let's go to these commercials.
Yeah. Yeah, we
No,
do have a
we
we
do
have
have a commercial at the beginning of our show, though.
yes, we do because we're on
Okay.
the Blind Knowledge Network.
Okay.
So we get
Alan mentioned it to me the other day.
and I've already answered you about that like 6 times, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
It's
if
the
you weren't
brain fog from my condition.
no, it's just that you're a retard. But it's okay.
Richard, you don't say those words that word anymore.
Let me check. Hold on, I'm hitting rewind. It's just because you're a retard. Retard.
If
Retard.
we get canceled, I will kill you.
Retard. If we get canceled, you'll do what?
Kill you.
You will kill me.
I will beat you with no, I won't kill you, but I will beat you
It,
with a
this is on there
I
now,
will
Jesse.
I will beat you with a paper
Listen,
towel
hey,
tube.
hey, I'm not into that stuff. I mean, I like women only, biologically
I'm saying a
born.
paper towel tube.
Ew, are you into that kind of stuff? Like with the
No, I'm gonna
gerbil
beat
and
you. Didn't you ever have a
you
sword fight
are
with paper towels?
sick.
Didn't you ever have a sword fight with like paper towel or wrapping paper tubes?
I have never once fought swords with another dude.
That's not what you're a dick.
That's oh my, that's what you
Neither am
say to me?
I.
You are sick, my friend.
You're
You
sick and
are sick.
you shouldn't call things of
You
a
mu- you mother docker, you.
you shouldn't call things that you're not into sick, sir. That's rude.
Well, that is sick, in my opinion.
I mean, James and Ian sword fight every day.
Hold on, I got. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Pod James? James Pod. Yeah, my name is Pod. James Pod. I, Jesse says that you like playing swords with Ian. Let me know as soon
And
as you
then they
can.
rub feet or something.
And then Jesse said he wants to rub your feet down with
No,
KYK.
they rub feet.
And what's that? And strawberry syrup. Oh, that, ugh. Told you later. Bye. Okay. So, now that we have definitely proved that you are a 6 feet individual, ugh, I don't get it, Jesse. I mean, it's just it's
And I
sick.
thought this was going to be such a normal show, like your mom having the phone call with your mom and everything. That was all nice. And now look what it's turned into.
Yeah, because you're talking about fighting swords with paper towel tubes and
And it's
gerbils, and
Thanksgiving. You should be thankful, sir.
I bet you do like stuff in that turkey, don't you? Does it matter to you if it's a male or a female turkey?
Yes.
You remember when you was telling me about your dad stuffing your mom's turkey that time?
No, you said that to me. I didn't say that.
Your dad did stuff your mom's turkey. That's how you got here.
You're an asshole.
tell me, tell me, there ain't people laughing at it right now though as they
Oh, I'm
listen
sure there
to
are because I know the people that listen to this show.
it. uh, yeah, I stuff my mom's turkey too.
Arnold, guess what? You can't stuff Maria Shriver's turkey anymore because you cheated.
What are you talking about, Arnold? My name is Arnold.
No, you said Arnold's the one. You're Arnold.
No, I am Arnold.
He doesn't
I
even remember what
am
the hell
not.
he talks about.
I'm not the weak one like Arnold. He does
Well,
nothing.
Arnold is the one that slept with Maria Shriver
I know. I it
and the
was
maid.
over the couch on the buffet table, in the breakfast room, out in the car, in the other car, in the other car, in her car, back into the golf cart. Would you like me to keep going?
Another random car you found.
Yeah, I ran the com car. It was
Can we
all
talk
over.
to regular Arnold now, though?
I'm coming for your mother. Literally. Yeah.
Ew.
Okay. So,
With that
back to
image,
yeah. So you're gonna eat the sturgeon in the turkey now?
no.
I don't I don't think I'd eat the giblet gravy either.
You know, that's one thing. Were you the one that asked about that?
Yes, I
I've
was.
never had that ever.
Let's get into the movies. We'll recap them, and then we'll talk about Thanksgiving stuff. Right?
Fine.
Listen here. I know this is your show.
No, it's not. What movie would you like to start with, buddy?
And since it's your show and I've already upset you, you pick.
I'm not upset.
You're yelling at me again.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm sorry. It's Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I'll be nice.
No, you won't. Okay.
I think we should start with your pick of unaccompanied minors.
Well, I was just going to go in alphabetical order because it's pretty simple that way, too.
Oh yeah,
But,
it's the same thing. Okay.
yeah. Unaccompanied minors. Now, I've seen it before several times. Never visually, but I know what's going on. I really enjoyed this movie. It's not always the first one that I watch during for Christmas, but it's up there. If we had not chosen to watch it, I would have watched it anyway. But I mean, it's hilarious. It's got Lewis Black in it, who is one of the funniest comedians I've ever heard. I mean, he's no John Panette or can't think of the other guy's name off the top of my head. Shoot. Anyway, Kevin Hart, but he's funny in his own way. Yeah, and I like how the kids are
I get
all alone, but how yet they become a family. It's good, wholesome hilariousness that ends with a good message with it.
so. The basic plot of this movie are these kids. All these kids are traveling to different places, being unaccompanied minors, and they get snowed in, and the planes get canceled. And they have to like hang out in the airport, and craziness ensues. I just figure we should run down the plot a little bit. I I did not like this movie, and I don't know why. It's just I found the kids annoying. I guess I've gotten too used to audio description because I felt like a lot of stuff I didn't know. Like if I'd have watched this with Katie, I think it would have been different. But a lot of stuff I feel like I missed the humor. I thought the jokes were stupid. Like I think if I was a kid, I would have liked this, or like if I grew up watching it, I would have liked it. But coming to it at 40 years old, I did not vibe with this movie. I did like Lewis Black though. Lewis Black was hysterical. But like to me, in my opinion, that was the only good part of this movie.
I can see where you get that.
But I'm not gonna, rip it apart. Like you like it, you like it. Unlike you with movies I've had you watch. I'm just gonna say I didn't. I kind of wish I liked it. It could have also been the fact that the Steeler game sucked and that was putting me in a bad mood.
Yeah,
But
I can
I
see
just
that.
I just didn't really care for it. And like I said, I think if she would have watched it with me and described it, I probably would have liked. But I found some of the kids, not all of them, but some of them like annoying. I don't know.
I like the Jewish kid, Goldstein,
Yeah,
something like that. Because
yeah,
I also like Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks, and they kind
yes,
of reminded me of each other.
yes. They were similar. They were
Yeah.
similar.
But I definitely understand what you mean about the kids getting on your
And
nerves.
that Katie reminded me of how Katie would have been when she was little, like asking all those questions.
Yeah, you know,
But Lewis Black was hysterical.
he is, and I love his comedy. It can get a little vulgar, but I've heard a lot more.
Well, what
Uh,
comedian can't though, if you think about it?
right. I mean, ain't nothing like Danny Tanner.
I've never heard his stand up.
Yeah, yeah, you have F.
Is it funny
Um,
though or not?
I couldn't get past the language. I
Oh,
mean,
okay. Well, you know what? I say that about funny, clean comedian. Jean Panette doesn't swear. Didn't swear, and he's funny.
yeah. I mean, Gabriel Iglesias, he does it, but not.
Not a lot.
Yeah, Dennis Swanberg is. Oh, he is hilarious, and he doesn't cuss, and he is Jerry Clower. I don't know if you've ever listened to any of him,
I've
but
never heard of him.
he is hilarious. Actually met him whenever I was little.
Hmm.
Uh, was told I was scared to death of him. I was like 3 or 4, you know.
You're like, who's this man?
No, like Stewart, you know. No, I don't want. No,
Yeah. Yes.
look what I can do. You know, I love that character. Um, but if I was to give this a rating out of 5, I'm definitely giving it a 3. Maybe not quite a 4. So I mean, I have to stick with a 3, but it definitely has rewatchability for me. You know, because I mean, I do it pretty much every year. But if I was to guess, would you probably give it a 2.5, which means you can't, so you have to give it a 2.
I'll give it a 2 for Lewis Black because he was funny.
Yeah.
When did you like? Did you see this movie like when it came out, or when did you?
Yeah, I saw it when it first came out.
Oh, okay.
Because it had him in it, you know, and
Yeah.
yeah, he was the reason that I wanted to watch it. The sole reason I wanted to watch
I
it.
love the part when the one part was funny when they're like, "Who is going to Hawaii?" And he's like, "I'm not now."
Oh yeah.
You know he wanted to kill those kids.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
and
The what
you
now?
probably what you might know is was Wilma Valderrama in that movie?
I don't know. The only name that I know off the top of my head is Lewis Black.
Okay, the guy he reminded me of him. I'll have to look it up. Sounded like him. The guy who was like supposed to be watching the kids in the very beginning.
Yeah.
That his voice sounded familiar to me, but I'll have to look it up and see if it's him or not.
Yeah, like I said, the only name I know for sure off
Yeah,
the top of my head is
and
Lewis
I
Black.
didn't recognize any of the kids' names like that they went on to do anything. Although I could be wrong on that.
It could be two, but like that, I didn't really look that much into it.
Yeah.
So a violent night, and since you're a lot better at doing the whole plot summary stuff,
Okay.
remembering,
So
I'm
this.
gonna start letting
Oh,
you
do you
run
want me to
it.
go first, or
Yeah, yeah, I do. I
all
was
right?
gonna say I'm gonna let you run it down.
Okay. This is basically about Santa, and it turns out it is Santa. He has lost his like a lot of people haven't believed in him or anything, and he thinks he's gonna quit. So he goes to this house. He's gonna do one final night. He goes to this house, and it's a rich people's house. They're actually being taken over by robbers. And through some shenanigans and craziness, he gets back. He realizes he is needed, and people do believe in him. A lot of people say this is Die Hard, basically, because like he's in the house and he takes care of it. Um, I love this movie. I love the action in this movie. I love the comedy in this movie. And I think the thing that really hit home for me, I was like, oh, this is good. But the thing that hit home for me in the end that made this like a must watch every year, like my top maybe 10 or 5 Christmas movies is the Christmas messages at the end, the family messages at the end. Like it hits you in the feels. Love so much about this movie. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But I just, that is definitely after Unaccompanied Minors and after the shitty Steelers game yesterday, this is definitely what I needed to do is sit down and watch this movie.
Yeah. Well, I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. I I love the whole Viking aspect.
Yeah.
Skull Splitter, no, Skull Smasher, right?
Yes. I also loved
And it,
the nicknames of the criminals, like how
it,
they had code names.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm talking. Thank you very much.
Okay.
yeah. So, I really love the whole aspect of him being a Viking and having the skull smasher hammer, because I love dwarves and things like that, and I put them a lot
Mhm.
along with the Viking mentality because they're like fight, fight, fight.
Right. Yep.
I loved how he how he was drunk for the majority of the
It,
entire movie.
yes. And he like stole those people's whiskey.
Yes. And I love the message at the end of the movie, but I love the corny names of the robbers. Hey, Snowman,
Oh yeah, that was great.
Peppermint,
Frosty,
hey, Candy Cane,
Krampus, and Candy
Krampus.
Cane.
I mean, it was hilarious and definitely worth watching again and again. I look at it as a like a Christmas parody movie, but it's still, I mean, it has that feeling to me, but
I
also,
feel like it is until the end.
yeah, kind of like Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
And by parody, I mean they're not making fun of Christmas or everyday life,
No.
but they're making fun of this is how a lot of people are at Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, but and that's just the aspect I got out of it. If I was to rate it, I'd definitely have to give it, a 4. I mean, it's that good to me,
This gets a 5 for me. But
and that's awesome. It is
I,
good.
something else I like that I didn't bring up. I love the little girl in this.
Yes,
I love how like she's like, I made the Home Alone booby trap. She goes, it was so fun.
I love that movie. I like the second one too.
I, okay, let's get on that for a minute. We watched Home Alone the other day because Katie said I can pick one where like we make sure we watch one Christmas movie
Oh,
during the weekend like that I want to watch. So I picked Home Alone this week. And she said, and I quote, I've never seen Home Alone 2 because I didn't think it was necessary. I died a little inside because I love Home Alone 2.
they get stupid after that, but
They
yeah,
do, but Home Alone 2 was still good.
oh yeah, and I mean I fully agree,
I would have
one
fucking
hundred
made her watch
percent.
this one if it was streaming anywhere.
But alas, it was not.
I think it might be on HBO Max actually.
It might
But
be, but
um
I liked it. Definitely I'll watch it again. Definitely, definitely. Now, for this upcoming episode,
yes.
let's see, what's today? Today's the 20th. So
Yep.
I think it'd be the week
27th.
of December the 5th. That's when we're going to be recording our um, book review for, I can't remember the first part of the book, but the last part is Anne
You know,
Bone.
I figured out what it was because I heard it in the audible. That
Yeah,
word that we couldn't figure out.
Bone Dust.
Yes. Bookshops
Yeah,
and bone dust.
yes. It's a Travis Baldree book, who is a
Yep.
fantastic narrator and a really good author as well.
It's a
So,
cozy fantasy about an orc who ends up in a bookshop.
yeah.
I started it. I
Uh,
like it so far.
I have not started this yet. But we will be going over some books then.
Yep.
Going to turn up the first Tuesday of every month, going to be book time, book club, because that's what Jesse wants, and it's Jesse's podcast.
I
So
did.
that's what.
Hey, actually, will it be the 27th? Or do we
No,
have an
because
episode for
you
next week?
no, because you told me that we were going to do it on the first Tuesday of every month, because then that'll
Yeah, but
give you
we
a
can.
whole month to read the book.
A week. Okay, okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. It's my fault, people.
Y'all see what I deal with all of the time. Anyway, and
Dick.
it's all quiet over there.
Dick.
Oh, that's what you're playing with? Are you sword
No, I'm
fighting?
calling you a dick.
You're sword fighting again? Like,
I am not sword fighting. I never sword fight.
Change hands, and like your left hand is like Darth Vader. You're like, and then you swap over to your right hand. I am
Did you ever hear
Lord.
that? Did you ever hear that joke where it's like, if you want to pretend you're with a different person, masturbate with your left hand?
Yeah. I, I just I picture you, but don't picture you doing it. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
I will come out of your head.
Darth Vader, you won't win this time.
Yeah. Oh, Leia, Leia.
In that prisoner outfit or slave outfit or whatever the hell it
Yeah.
is.
You're like,
What does that outfit? I'm sure you've seen that. What does that outfit actually look like?
uh, I'm trying to remember it. It's not like slutty like today's clothing,
Right, but it was
you
meant.
know.
It kind of look. Yeah.
Yeah. I just picture you doing that, then you're like, Leia, Leia in the slave outfit, Leia in the. Oh, Jabba. Yeah.
So, what movie do you want to do next week?
Um. Well, you've never seen Jingle All the Way 2.
No, and I just told you that I
I
got it. So,
Yes. So why don't we do Jingle All the Way?
both of them.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Yeah, sounds good to me. And
Compare
you
them.
know who we're gonna have to review the first one with us?
Arnold
Arnold. We're doing Jingle All the Way next week.
is the best movie ever made. Best
Will
movie.
you review it with us?
There's no need. I just told you it's the best movie ever made.
Okay. You know what else is the best movie ever made, Arnold? Hercules in New York.
Going to come in your eyes.
Wait, it faded out. I couldn't hear what you said.
I am going to come in your eyes.
Ew. When it cut out, I thought you said you were going to in my ice cream.
I am going to be the Terminator, and I am going to come.
Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1, Arnold.
I will take your balls out of Katie's compact mirror, and I will stomp them and then put them down your throat.
Okay, but next week we're doing Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, Jingle All the Way 1 and 2. Larry the Cable Guy in the second one.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your opinions on them. But,
I love the first one. That'll be no surprise to anyone.
of course. The first one is really good.
Mm-hmm.
There was something else. Oh, yeah, we was wanting to talk about the Thanksgiving. So, you, since you're over there playing with swords, are going, obviously making giblet gravy.
I am not playing with swords, and I've never eaten giblet gravy.
You told me Katie has.
No, I don't think she has either.
I thought you told me she had.
Uh-uh.
Huh. Okay.
Unless it was mine.
So yeah, giblet gravy. Do
Is
you
that
know
what
what
you
it
were setting
is?
me up for?
Yes, it just
Okay.
took you a while. I was
It's like the turkey giblets, right?
Yeah, but what are turkey giblets?
I don't exactly know. I know it's something gross.
That's what I'm wanting to get at.
Is it testicles?
No,
Is giblet
it,
the thing like in their necks?
a giblet. It is their inside. I mean, you don't get the intestines, but you get the liver, you get the gizzard, you get the heart, you get
Okay.
the neck, and you take all that and you boil it, and then you pick the meat off the bone and chop up the heart and the liver and all that, and you make gravy out of it. And people put it on their stuffing or on their dress.
Ew, I wouldn't want that. Ew.
Personally, I don't like it. I made my own
Oh,
kind
there's
of.
something gross you don't like? Wow.
There's lots of stuff I don't like.
But you'll at least try everything.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
So where did you try? Is it something like your mom always makes?
No,
Or
no, she hates it. Oh,
where did you try it?
at a family member's whenever I
Oh,
was a
okay.
lot younger. but I made my own. I took the like dark meat of the turkey and boiled it and made like a broth out of it and made and chopped up the meat into fine pieces and made my own. And it was
Mm-hmm.
pretty tasty. I can't
Well, that's
I
good.
can't say otherwise. But so I've had giblet gravy. I've had the one that I made. I still prefer cranberry sauce. I mean
See, that's something I've never had.
what cranberry sauce?
Yeah, I'm a gravy person. I've never had cranberry sauce.
That explains a lot. You make your own and eat your own gravy. Yeah, yeah, okay. So
That's what I said.
this is what you said.
I said I like gravy. I've never had cranberry sauce, but I have like gravy.
Like gravy? Like the gravy train? Give us some bits gravy?
Gonna get people to do a gravy train on your face.
What is it with male genitalia and you? I mean,
I'm just trying to get back at you for things you've said to me over the years.
when will you realize this is a endless task that you cannot possibly hope to win?
I'm gonna give up. So, what are you thankful for this year?
Lots of things. Mama being healthy, me being as healthy as I am, the weight that I've lost, the podcast, both of them doing pretty good, friends, family. Hmm, let's see. What about you?
Thankful for friends and family. I'm thankful that my parents are healthy. Thankful for all the listeners and this podcast and you for doing this podcast and all you do with it. And I'm just thankful for life.
Yeah. A lot of times we take the stuff for granted and we only want to be thankful for it one time a year,
Yeah.
So,
And it's like the simplest things you're most thankful for.
yeah. And it's not that I'm not thankful at Thanksgiving, but I'm thankful all during the year. So,
Right. Yes,
Thanksgiving
me
is just
too.
a day to eat, really,
To
for me.
acknowledge it, but you're always thankful for
Yeah.
it.
Because, I mean, for me personally, once you've gone through what I've been through, yeah, you're thankful for
Oh,
every
yeah,
little thing.
exactly.
And I'm not trying to say I'm the worst. I've gone through the worst out there because there's
Oh,
been a
I
lot worse
understand.
than me. But
Yeah, but
everybody has their own story.
everybody's struggle is their own struggle. Like I haven't gone through anything nearly like you, but in my life, I've had struggles that to me were struggles.
Right.
To
That
most people, they probably wouldn't be, but me personally, they were.
right.
So like everybody
Everybody's
has their own.
mountains is different.
Yep.
Everybody's valley. Let's see, is there anything else that
I
you
thought you'd
would
say you
like?
were thankful for Cheyenne.
I'll do that in the group because
Okay.
I don't think well, I don't know that
Oh,
Mitch
you don't
listens
think
to
Mitch
our
listens?
podcast. Nah, he probably don't.
Okay.
He'll definitely say something if he does listen.
Yeah, this will be the test to see if he does.
Yeah, I don't think he does. But it's okay
I
if he
don't
does.
either.
It's okay
Yeah,
if
it's
he
all right.
don't. But all of you
Do you
who
like
do
pumpkin
listen,
pie?
I prefer sweet potato.
That's something I've never had.
And well, as much as you like pumpkin pie stuff, you'd love sweet potato stuff.
Now I want to have it.
But the way Mama and myself do it is probably different what you buy. Well, a lot different what you buy in the grocery store. Because I mean, we learned our recipe from a dear friend that used to cook in the restaurant. Used to have like a barbecue place.
Uh,
Man,
can you
him and
buy
his
sweet
wife.
potato pie in the grocery store?
I think he came in the freezer section.
Huh.
I think.
So like,
It's
what's different in the way you guys make it?
well, I mean, we do a little bit of nutmeg, a lot of butter flavoring. Um, you've had sweet potato souffle or sweet potato casserole,
Yes,
same thing.
yes, yes.
It tastes a lot like that, except without
Okay.
the marshmallows on top of it. So
Okay.
I think about I've even made like a sweet potato pie cheesecake before.
I bet that was good.
People liked it. I've made a bacon chocolate cheesecake before. That's pretty good too. I mean, I love
The
cooking.
two things I feel like will be good in anything are bacon and chocolate.
As long as you do not overcook the bacon and burn it or burn the
Right.
chocolate, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for, I mean, everything that I have. Thankful
Hmm.
for, you know, the friendship, the podcast, just everything. For everybody that listens, and for everybody that shares, for everybody that subscribes, and
Hmm.
pretty much in general, thankful for all the freaks.
Yep.
And wouldn't you agree?
I would. And I'm
And
also
with that,
thankful for Keurig coffee makers.
for what?
Keurig coffee makers.
You got a Keurig Keurig?
Hmm.
So do I.
Well, I think I do at least. I don't think it's an off-brand one.
Yeah, I got a Keurig Keurig the other day from Black Friday sale. Always
Oh, I
wanted
bet.
one that was the name brand, because I usually got like the knockoff
Yeah,
stuff.
maybe I don't have one. I don't even know. Well, I'm thankful for those types of coffee makers.
Yes. And speaking of that, I think I may go make me another cup right now. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our listeners, you super?
Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And you all know that Jesse definitely likes to gobble gobble. See you later, freaks. The Unseen Critics.
I don't gobble, sorry.